Hello and welcome again to Fox Comics in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. And we are unpacking this week's comic book order. And we're going to start with some of the graphic novels and trade paperbacks and such. We're going to start with Ashley Witter's Squarriors. This is Volume 2, Summer. If you've not read any of her work, she draws and writes, her and her husband. And it is fantastic. It's beautiful artwork. It's these squirrel warriors, and they do battle. It is bloody and gory, but it is fantastically well done. And that trade paperback is here, so we have them in stock. The hardcover of Edgar Rice Burroughs' Tarzan of the Apes, that is here as well. And I don't know what volume that is, but it is the most recent. Heavy Metal for June 2022 is here. That'll tell you how well that's working, that it's June, showing up in August. And then Guilty Pleasures, Pin-Ups by Keith Garvey. Those are also here. Be prepared to show an ID, all you youngsters. We're not just letting anybody buy those. All right, from Aftershock Comics, starting with the comic books, we're going to go with issue 3 of A Calculated Man. From DC, issue 1046 of Action Comics. Fantastic cardstock variant there. And then an Art Germ, Stanley Lau Art Germ swimsuit variant for Action Comics, which is just phenomenal and well done. Boom Studios brings us issue 7 of All New Firefly. Those who are interested in the second printing of Amazing Spider-Man issue 5, it is here and out today or tomorrow. Amazing Spider-Man issue 8 is also out, and there's the Predator variant. Also from Marvel, issue 8 of Avengers Forever, and there's the variant edition for that. Also from Marvel, we have issue 3 of Axe, Judgment Day, and that's Avengers, X-Men, and Eternals. Judgment Day, and that is issue 3. And there is the variant for that. From DC, we have issue 4 of Batman Fortress. And there is the lovely cardstock variant. Also from DC, Batman White Knight Presents Red Hood, Book 2. And there's a beautiful Robin variant cover. And the Red Hood variant cover. So really, really cool. From Image Publishing, we have issue 3 of Beware, the Eye of Odin. And then from Valiant, we have issue 2 of the Book of Shadows. Colin Bunn writing that. You might remember meeting him at the SIU Comic-Con a year or two ago. There's the pre-order edition, which if you have it on your pull list, that's the one you'll be getting. Aftershock Comics brings us issue 4 of Bunny Mask, The Hollow Inside. From Marvel, we have issue 4 of Captain America, Symbol of Truth. Also from Marvel, we have Carnage, issue 5. And there is the Carnage issue 5 variant cover right there. Also from Marvel, we have issue 1 of Damage Control. And there's the variant cover for Damage Control, issue 1. From DC, we have DC Mech, issue 2. And really, really cool variant for DC Mech issue 2 is the Superman Mech variant. Really kind of cool. From Image Publishing, issue 55 of Rick Remender's Deadly Class. And from DC, we have issue 12 of Deathstroke Incorporated. And there's the cardstock variant for Deathstroke Incorporated issue 12. And then one of the best covers I've seen in a while out of the swimsuit variants, Deathstroke Incorporated issue 12 swimsuit variant. From Image Publishing, We have from James Tinian, The Department of Truth, and that is issue 20. From Marvel, we have Defenders, issue 2. I believe that's Defenders Beyond. Sorry about that. And then we have the Predator variant for Defenders Beyond, issue 2. From DC, we have Detective Comics, issue 1063. Just a beautiful cover. Great variant for Detective Comics 1063. We also have from DC the facsimile edition of Detective Comics 27, first appearance of Batman. So that's reprinted from May 1939. Even the ads from the original are in there. From Opus, we have issue 1 of Evanescence, Echoes from the Void. So along the lines of Disturbed's Dark Messiah. And then we have the variant cover for Evanescence, Echoes from the Void right there. DC Black Label brings us Fables, and that is issue 154. And there's the variant cover for Fables 154. Fantastic Four from Marvel, issue 46. The Stormbreakers variant for Fantastic Four, issue 46. Image Publishing brings us issue 20 of Farmhand. Ahoy Comics brings us issue 5 of Guilt. Source Point Press brings us issue 4 out of the volume 2 of Good Boy. Again, that's kind of the John Wick story told from the dog's point of view. And then Boom Studios, we have issue 4 of Grimm. And the variant cover for Grimm, issue 4, right there. And next up, we have from Titan Comics, I'm sorry. Gun Honey, issue 1. This is Blood for Blood, this volume 2. We have the Stanley Lau Art Germ variant for Gun Honey, issue 1, Blood for Blood. We also have the nude bagged variant. And I think we also have the Lisner variant right there. Image Publishing brings us Gunslinger Spawn, issue 11. And there's your variant for that. DC brings us issue 21 of Harley Quinn. And there's your swimsuit variant for Harley Quinn. And there's your standard cardstock variant. But probably the cover for the week, at least for me, was the e-cover for Harley Quinn, issue 21. And that was the Killing Joke variant. Image Publishing is up next with issue 4 of I Hate This Place. Justice League versus the Legion of Superheroes, issue 5 from DC. And there's your variant cover. Source Point Press brings us Cold, and it is a one-shot. It is not an ongoing, it is a one-shot. And there is Cold, issue 1 variant. From Dark Horse Comics, we have issue 3 of The Lonesome Hunters. Marvel brings us issue 5 of Marauders. Marvel also brings us issue 41 of Miles Morales Spider-Man. And there is the variant cover, Beyond Amazing, for Miles Morales 41. Up next from Dark Horse Comics, and written by Patton Oswalt, we have Minor Threats, issue 1. And that looks like a Mike Mignola variant, if I had to guess, for Minor Threats, issue 1. Those who missed Merck Publishing's Miss Meow number 1, the second printing of Miss Meow number 1 is in, was going to be Toot's cover of the week, but they didn't put a cat on the cover. So IDW brings us issue 4 of My Little Pony. Image Publishing brings us issue 6 of New Masters. Dynamite Publishing brings us issue 9 of Nyx. DC brings us issue 1, or a one-shot, I guess, of Olympus Rebirth. And there's Wonder Woman's mom as the variant, which I think is just really cool and well done. Dynamite Publishing brings us issue 4 of Pantha. Dark Horse brings us issue 4 of Pearl, Volume 3. Black Caravan brings us issue 3 out of the 5 scheduled of Pentagram of Horror. And again, that's horror. Image Publishing brings us issue 3 of Public Domain by Chip Zdarsky. Also from Image Publishing, issue 17 of Radiant Black. From DC, we have Robin, issue 17. And there is the Robin, issue 17 cardstock variant. From Image Publishing, we have issue 2 of Rogues Gallery. Dynamite Publishing is up next with issue 3 of Samurai Sonya. And there's the variant cover for Samurai Sonya, issue 3. From Image Publishing, we have issue 9 of Scorched. And there's another variant for Scorched, issue 9. Marvel brings us Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, issue 2. And there's the variant cover for that. Dark Horse brings us issue 4 of the Shaolin Cowboy, Cruel to Be Kin. And then from Image Publishing, we have Sins of the Black Flamingo, issue 3. From IDW, we're going to start the next stack with Sonic the Hedgehog, issue 52. From Marvel, Spider-Gwen Gwenverse, issue 5. And a beautiful variant cover for that. Also from Marvel, issue 26 of Star Wars Darth Vader. And then the Star Wars Darth Vader issue 26 Choose Your Destiny variant right there. And then just a gorgeous variant there. Also from Marvel, Star Wars Dr. Aphra issue 23. The Star Wars Dr. Aphra issue 23 Choose Your Destiny variant right there. From Dark Horse, and nothing makes me smile more than seeing Star Wars titles come out under Dark Horse. We have Star Wars Hyperspace Stories issue 1. And I think that's where they go back to find Spock's body. Then that is the variant cover for Star Wars Hyperspace Stories. Dark Horse is up next with issue 4 of the 4 scheduled of Stranger Things. And DC brings us the final Swamp Thing Season 2. That's issue 16. And just a gorgeous variant for that. Also from DC Black Label, we have Tom King's Tales of the Human Target, Book 1. I'm guessing that's following up the Human Target release he did for them last year. There's the fantastic variant cover. Also from DC, issue 11 of Task Force Z. From IDW, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Armageddon Game, Opening Moves, issue 2. Scout Comics, issue 4 of the Third Wave, 99. From Dynamite, we have issue 4 of Vampirilla Strikes. And there's the variant cover for Vampirilla Strikes, issue 4. Marvel brings us issue 5 of Wolverine Patch. Boom Studios brings us James Tinian's Wind, the Throne in the Sky, issue 1. And there's one of the variant covers. Just beautiful, 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 beautiful. Then we have the Peach Momoko variant. And this is another Greg Capullo, like the previous one. That's Greg Capullo. This is the Capullo foil. I'll blind the camera a little bit with that. And then we have Dialinus foil. And then we have the Ward incentive variant version. From DC, Young Justice Targets issue 2. And there's the variant cover for that. And this is the end of our stack of comics. We would like to remind everybody that the Harrisburg Comic-Con is coming up on the weekend of September 3rd over in Harrisburg, Illinois, and you can find it online, directions how to get there and what all's happening and who all's there. A nice event, as always, and a reminder that all of these items you see will go on sale Wednesday, August 24th at 10 a.m. here at Fox Comics in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. Thanks.